How y'all doing, my people? I'm back with another video. Uh, Thanks a lot for all my subscribers. Everybody been tuning in, watching my videos, liking them, sharing them, and commenting on them. I really appreciate it from the heart, and y'all just inspire me and motivate me to do and create more videos. And today I bring to y'all week number 4 in the Drive Time Football Tournament. And guess what? I'm going to give you a quick summary of what happened in week 3, the highlights. As you see, the Chiefs, they were beaten by the Bills 48-41, where the Bills went to 3-0, the undefeated team. Chiefs dropped to 1-2. The Bengals came on a shootout 49-35 over the Panthers. They dropped to 1-2. The Panthers went to 0-3. The Broncos got blown out by the Bears 31-10. They both went to 1-2. The LA Chargers came from surprisingly just a shocking win over the Jaguars. That great Jaguars defense, Jacksonville 38-6. They went to 3-0, and the Jaguars dropped to 2-1. The Browns, the final game, it was a really boring game. I was rolling dices every quarter. I mean, every drive, and it was just I was going to sleep because man, this guy's put up 14 points altogether. No touchdowns at all, nothing but field goals and a safety by the Cleveland Browns. But the Rams, we still managed to win it by 4, 9-5, like a baseball game. You believe that? The Browns dropped to 1-2, and the LA Rams improved their record over 500, 2-1. And now we come here to week 4. I already played 2 games. The new week, the Chicago Bears, they lost also a lower scoring game, a close one to the Cincinnati Bengals, 17-13. The Bengals went back to 500, 2-2, and the Bears dropped to 1-3. And the Carolina Panthers also came from a lower scoring game and also a defensive game. The Carolina Panthers, they beat the Cleveland Browns 19-16. Both are 1-3, and the Carolina Panthers, of course, they got their first win of the season after being winless, 0-3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we look at the how many games we? Oh yeah, 3 games left in the schedule. Look who we have right now. We're about to play the LA Rams going against the Chiefs. They're gonna visit them in Arrowhead Stadium. But look at this game right here, ladies and gentlemen. The game of the century. We have the undefeated Buffalo Bills going against the undefeated LA Chargers. So this game, I know you guys were waiting, anticipated, just could not really wait another week or who knows for y'all to have these 2 teams match up. And I was rolling randomly, okay? So don't think I picked them out automatically, me manually, and wrote them down. No, I was rolling randomly, and they just came out, and they had to face each other early in the season in week 4. That's going to be a hell of a match, and you do not want to miss that. I'm definitely going to record that, and I'm going to upload it. And the last game will be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Despite after that blowout loss to the LA Chargers, they're coming in here at 2-1, facing those struggling Denver Broncos after they came and they were kind of trying to convince us in that week 1 when they shut out the Carolina Panthers by 52. We were thinking this team is really serious. This team might go undefeated. They might give problems to the Buffalo Bills and other great teams there, top teams. But no, they really fooled us. So now they're 1-2. They've been getting blown out left and right. So that's going to be the last game. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen, get this game with. We have, of course, the player, the coach for the LA Rams is Warren King Jr. He's 2-1 with his LA Rams, and John Flowers with the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 1 game under 500, 1-2. So they're trying to even up the record today. Who is going to win this game? Let's see who's going to win it. Let's get this game started. Here we go. So now we're just going to roll 1d6 to see. Even is heads and odd is tails. So here comes the visiting team, always calling the coin toss. They say they call heads, and it will be odd. So it's tails. So the Kansas City Chiefs, let's see what they're going to do. Even will be kicking it, and odd will be receiving it. And as an odd, so they will receive it. They want to get the ball first. So the LA Rams will get the second half kickoff back. So here we go. Let's look at the Kansas City Chiefs scoring charts here. Let me see. Do they have a return on the kickoff? No, neither punt return. Here we go. The Kansas City Chiefs here at home. See if they can get their second win and even up their records back to 500. And the LA Rams are trying to go to 3-1. Here we go. We're on our way. Week 4. Offense, that's a 10. Offense 10, that's a punt. Uh-oh. Okay. So it always starts like that, right? The Chiefs always starting really slow in the beginning of the first quarter. Here we go. Does the LA Rams have a, let me see. Do they have a, nope, neither punt return. Return for a touchdown. Here we go. The LA Rams, first drive in the first quarter. That's a 7 on the defense of the Kansas City Chiefs. Defense 7. That's a red zone. Here we go. The Rams, they already want to get on the board first. What they going to get? That's an 8 and the defense. That's going to be a field goal. Okay. Not bad. At least they put up 3 points to get on the board first. So they're up 3-0 on the Chiefs. And now we're going to the second drive for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're down only by a field goal, so it's just the start of the game. It's nothing to worry about. Their defense has to just recalibrate. Here we go. This is going to be an 8 on the defense of the LA Rams. An 8 will be a punt. Oh my God, look at this. Man, that LA Rams defense is playing so good, man. Man, I'm telling you, those Los Angeles Rams are serious. Here we go. They're going to roll in their second drive of the first quarter. That's going to be a 10 on the defense of the Chiefs. A 10. Oh, that was almost an interception, but they passed the interception on the roll of a 9. But they're going to have to punt. So good defense by the Kansas City Chiefs. And now we're going to see if the Chiefs can roll for their extra drive here. They get a third drive here in the first quarter. They have to roll 2 to 6. And they roll a 7. So nope, they don't get their extra drive. Here comes the LA Rams. Can they roll their extra drive? 2 to a 6. And yes, they will get it. They roll 5. So I just put here number 3, and then I put a slash like facing their way that they got the extra drive. Here we go. What are the LA Rams going to do here? They roll. This will be a 5 in their offense. 5 red zone. There you go. Okay. Things are getting interesting. Let's see if the LA Rams can move up in their lead now more. Can they score it in the red zone? Let's see. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be a field goal. Oh, my God. Oh, man. I got to tell you something. This LA Rams here in this 2024 season, the way John Turnbull made the charts really perfectly, they really are not a good red zone team because they only have 4 scores on the red zone, but they do give up a lot in their defensive red zone chart. So here we go. That's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And the LA Rams are up on the Kansas City Chiefs, not by a lot, but 2 field goals, 6-0 after 1 quarter. And now we're going to the second quarter. Let's see what the let's see what the Kansas City Chiefs are going to do. They need to start doing something. They need to kind of have some offensive production because, man, that LA Rams defense is really, really testing them out. Here we go. Here comes the Kansas City Chiefs. They roll. That's a 7 in their offense. That's a red zone. Okay, that's all they needed to do. Here comes the Chiefs in the red zone in their offensive chart. An 8 will be a field goal. Oh my God. Oh my God, man! I'm telling you, these kickers are really getting busy out here. Man, nothing but field goals, no touchdowns at all. Here comes the LA Rams, their first drive here in the second quarter. What they're going to do, they roll. That's going to be an 8 on the defense of the Kansas City Chiefs. And 8-0, a punt. Almost an interception. But that's a punt. Good defense by the Kansas City Chiefs. Both defenses are playing real good. So here comes the Kansas City Chiefs back, after kicking a field goal, cutting the lead now to a 3. 6-3. The LA Rams are leading on the Chiefs. Here we go. Kansas City on their second drive in the second quarter. That's a 4 in their offense. 4 will be a punt. Oh my God. Oh well. So man, these teams are having a real slow start right now in the first half. Here in the second quarter. They're really, I don't know what's going on. I mean, they're not producing enough scoring chances to score in the red zone. Here we go. What they're going to do, the LA Rams in their second drive. That's going to be a 5 in their offense. That's going to be a red zone. Okay, let's see what they do in the red zone. Let's see. The offensive chart, that's an 8, another field goal. Oh my God, man. Look how many field goals, ladies and gentlemen. That's already 4 field goals. 3 by the LA Rams. They move up their lead to 6, back to 6, 9-3 over the Chiefs. Here goes the Chiefs. They're going to roll for the extra drive. 2-6. And nope, they're not going to get it. Now the LA Rams are going to roll for the extra drive. The same, 2-6. And they will get it. And oh, but wait a minute. Since they get the ball, the last team to get the ball, they got to roll also for the end of the half, 2-6. And yep, the half ends, so they can't get the third drive. They ran out of time. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is 9-3. Can you believe that? Just a real low scoring game. But man, both of these defenses are showing heart. They're not going to give up anything easy. You got to work hard for it. Man, I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of hard hitting, a lot of great tight coverage on the secondary. Linebackers are playing great zone man coverage. And the front defensive linemen, they're really probably pressuring the quarterbacks already, probably sacked them. Who knows? Here we go. The LA Rams here in the second half. Of course, the LA Rams get the second half kickoff. No return. So here we go. That's a 3 in their offense. 3 will be a red zone. So here comes the LA Rams. They're back in that red zone. Let's see what they can do. Increase their lead. Here comes the offensive chart. 7. That's going to be a TD pass. Unbelievable. Look at this. And now they're leading 15-3 with the extra point on the way. 2-10, and that's going to be good. So right now it is 16-3, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Stafford, after that big touchdown throw. I don't know to who it was. I don't know if it was for, who's that guy named? Cooper Kupp or somebody. All right, here we go. The Kansas City Chiefs in their first drive here in the third quarter. And that's going to be an 8 in their offense. Offense 8, that's a red zone. Okay. So here comes the Chiefs. What are they going to do here? In their offense, that's going to be a 6 in their offense. And that's going to be a field goal. Oh, my God. And, man, just field goal after field goal. And it's 16-6. And now we're going to the second drive for the LA Rams. And the Kansas City Chiefs just cannot get in the red zone and score a TD of anything, a rushing touchdown or a passing touchdown. They have to settle. They have to settle for field goals, and that's not going to get the job done against this great LA Rams defense. Here comes the LA Rams, 8 on the defense of the Chiefs. 8 will be a punt. Good defense by the Chiefs right there that time. All right. So back to the Chiefs. And here in the second drive of the third quarter, they have to find some way to score 6, not 3. Here we go. The Chiefs roll. That's going to be a 5 in their offense, and that's going to be a red zone, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The Chiefs back in their offensive chart in the red zone. And they finally get a touchdown. That's going to be a 7 TD run. Pretty sure that was Pacheco. And there you go. They score finally a touchdown. Let's see what they do here on the extra point. Hopefully they hit the extra point. Yes, they do. And ladies and gentlemen, right now it is 16-13. The Rams are up by 3 on the Chiefs. Here comes the LA Rams. They're going to roll for the extra drive, 2-6. And they will not get it. Here comes the Kansas City Chiefs. They got to roll to 2-6. The extra drive, and they will not get it neither. So that's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, and it is 16. What is it? 16-13. Oh my God! What a big defensive game, low scoring game by both teams, but they both are showing heart. Yep, here comes the LA Rams In the final quarter, they're up by a field goal, 16-13 on the Kansas City Chiefs. What they're gonna do here on the fourth quarter on defense? That's a 12. Let's see, a punt. Good defense by the Chiefs, and they force them to punt. Here comes the Kansas City Chiefs. Come on, they got to get in the red zone. A field goal will tie the game, but they want to score a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it. Here comes the Chiefs. They let them go. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with this dice, man. They're crazy. Here we go. That's an 8 on the defense of the Rams. 8. That's a punt. Oh my God, that's a punt, ladies and gentlemen. Man, the LA Rams defense, they have to be the best defensive unit right now we've seen in this past few weeks. Here we go. The LA Rams in their second drive here in the fourth quarter. What they're going to do, they have to increase their lead. They can't trust. I mean, their defense playing good, but the Chiefs, we've been knowing how Patrick Mahomes, MVP player, 3-time Super Bowl winner, how he has had this, game-winning drives. You know, how he comes back. They don't trust that. They have to play. They have to score right now. More points. So a 6 on the defense of the Chiefs. That's a red zone. There you go. That's what they needed, just to kind of secure the lead and also the victory. Here we go. The LA Rams on the defensive chart for the Kansas City Chiefs in the red zone. What they're going to do? That's a 7 TD pass. Oh, my God. Matthew Stafford, his second touchdown pass today. Extra point, 2-10. That's good. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now 23-13, but it's not over yet. The Chiefs need to score here, and they need to hit their extra drive and hope that the LA Rams do not hit their extra drive. Here we go. Kansas City Chiefs, what they're going to do. And that's going to be a 10 in their offense. Let's see. Offense 10. Oh, my God, a punt. And yeah, I think that's it. It's over for the Chiefs. And here comes the Rams. They have to go for the extra drive. If they would have got the ball like last, they would have just ran the clock out, and that's it. That's a 2 on the extra drive. They do get it. Okay, so they're going to get their third final drive, extra drive here in the fourth quarter. They score one more time, and this game's pretty much over. Well, it's been over, but offense, that's a 12. Oh, my God, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. Look at this. That's a fumble right there. A fumble. Okay, but there's hope right here. There's hope, ladies and gentlemen. My people, this is okay, he rolled, look at this. They rolled a 12 in their offense right there. That's a fumble, right? But look at that yellow mark. That means that's a safety possibility. So here, what I do on the safety possibility is that here comes the Kansas City Chiefs, the defense. They're going to have to roll a snake eyes right here. So if they roll a snake eyes, that's a safety. They score that safety. They got to punt it back to the Kansas City Chiefs. And, of course, they also have to roll for that extra drive. So here we go. Can the Kansas City Chiefs get that safety? Oh, man, look at this. They rolled a 1. They were close, but they're not going to get that safety. So that's a turnover for the LA Rams, of course, after fumbling that ball. And let's see if the Kansas City Chiefs are going to get their extra drive, but it's pretty much over. And that's going to be a 5. They do get their extra drive. Okay, end of the game. They got rolled 2-5. And the game is over, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That is game over. And it ends like this. The LA Rams win it by 10, 23-13. Oh, my God. And the LA Rams are going to now go 2 games over 500. They improved their record to 3-1. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to drop 2 games under 500. They dropped to 1-3. And, man, it's just been a really bad season tournament for the Kansas City Chiefs. And John Flowers, that coach, he just doesn't know what to do, how to get this team going. But they're going to have to start winning from now, because if not, they're going to miss the playoffs. Now, let's look at the summary here, the stats. The LA Rams, they kicked One, two, three. There were 3 of 3 on field goals. Perfect. There was 2 touchdown passes by Matthew Stafford. That's good. And then there was a fumble that was committed by the offensive turnover, recovered, of course, by the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Kansas City Chiefs side, they hit 1, 2. There were 2 of 2 on field goal tries, and they only had 1 rushing touchdown. And that's all the offensive production that the Kansas City Chiefs had. And if they continue playing like that, they're definitely not going to make it. They're not going to make it nowhere in this season. And man, they're going to go to Cancun. So there you go. The LA Rams final score: Rams 23, Chiefs 13. I hope y'all enjoyed the video here in the Drive Time Football by John Turnbull from Powder Blue Sports. A great game. Go ahead and go get it, purchase it. I mean, he had all different types of seasons. Or you can go to his PDF files. Man, they're really some good, nice, created charts and where you can roll dice on, and it's super fun. I mean, you got to try it. Drive Time Football. So I'll catch you on the next episode. I will be making definitely this video right here. I'll be uploading the game of the century. The Buffalo Bills undefeated 3-0 against. They will be visiting. They will be going to California to visit the LA Chargers, undefeated, also 3-0. That's a game, ladies and gentlemen, that you do not want to miss. You better stay tuned in, and hopefully I can post it today or probably till tomorrow because I'm gonna be busy at work. But thanks a lot for watching the video. If you like the video, like it, share it, subscribe, and comment if you don't mind. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace. Y'all stay blessed and safe.